ready, Cliff?
I'll be right down.
Good news. Good news. Good news. Heard from heaven, that good news.
There's a letter from Marion Webb. As always, she reckons that Cliff and I are ignoring her because we haven't told her about the June meetings. So she reckons that she's called us some offence. Oh dear.
Morning, Maine. I'll come in the front door. Good morning. I tell you, it wasn't the postman.
Well,
Somebody wanted to clean the car or something.
This time of the morning?
Yes, just never mind.
which thing?
Yes, please.
So it's your French day today, isn't it?
It is indeed. I've been getting my gear ready.
What you going to do?
I'm making some records in French, aren't I?
What
I
time?
don't know, well, I've got to do a couple of things for a festival in Antibes. So it's,
What time going to be then?
oh, well, not for this afternoon, but I've got to, phonetic all the words. So I'll spend a couple of hours with some French guy late this morning.
You know you've got a bit of that book bang thing about 4:30?
Yeah, I know.
I've got a letter here, I found it somewhere. I think if I'd give this to you, because there's a sketch map how to get there. That's behind Bedford Square. It's very important that you get there as much before 5 as possible.
Well, I'll get there about 10 to. Being fluent in French, I shall get through very quickly.
You see, I need to have at least an hour to discuss with Michael Green what we're going to do.
Well, what's he going to do in it?
Well, it's a three-way chat. I'm going to chair it.
You're going to
and
ask both
I'm going
guys?
at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to be there, get there, well, as much before 5 as possible.
I'll get
So we
there.
can discuss what we're going to do.
Probably get there about 10 to 5.
You know, it's in a big open marquee, apparently, with meeting.
Why do they call it Booker Bang, anyway?
No idea. Book
Ridiculous.
bang. It's not Booker bang.
Oh, but-
It's book.
Oh.
It's an early start. Hello, Bill Latham speaking. Hello, David. You're bright and early. Yeah, he's right here, crunching his toast. Yeah, just hang on a sec. David Bryce.
Was crunching me toast. Hi, David. Yeah, I'm going straight from here to Brian's to have that quick rehearsal, with the girls for the cabaret thing. And I'll go straight on to the studio from there. Yeah, I know all about Book Bang. Yeah, I'm leaving the studio as soon after 4:30 as I can, getting there at 10 to 5. Yeah, and I know that I've got to come back by 7. Yes, I have got a map. Yeah, we've been through it all. Oh, yeah, we've been up since about 5 this morning, actually. Anyway, I'll see you later on. Yeah, okay. Ta-ra.
21st birthday card somebody wants you to sign.
Oh, I thought they'd mistaken my age.
Awful.
Let him have it, Chris.
Right.
As long as you've let me have mine, first.
Cliff. Well, he isn't available. He isn't available this year. I'm not joking. He has a Cliff Richard special on the BBC for Christmas or Boxing Day, and that is the forerunner for a 13-week series with the BBC. It runs from Christmas through until the end of March. That's why he isn't available.
Ah, the programme. Well, as you know, I can't really guarantee Cliff's availability till about a fortnight beforehand. But, yeah, it's almost certain now that it'll be okay, and I can give you a rough outline of what'll happen. Cliff and I will do some chat initially, and then we'll open it up for questions from the audience. And he'll sing, yeah. Well, it's almost certain that he'll sing at least 3 songs. There'll be Reflections and Good News, and a song just called Questions. I don't know about what order. I'll have to check that out with Cliff, and I'll ring you back if I may.
Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul.
Butterflies danced on invisible strings, showing wings they borrowed from a rainbow, while a blackbird on high sang a praise to the sky, while a light aeroplane sprayed the fields with a silver rain. Furry back bees with a tireless drone never moaned, they were happy to be working, while the grasshopper green could be heard but not seen, while a light aeroplane sprayed the fields with a silvery rain. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul, before there's nothing left to fly at all. Take to the sky, high up and high, before the slippery rain begins to fall. Hello? Yeah, Peter.
Yeah, I am actually. I'm just about through, well, half of the number now. Now he's written girls' parts in the places where I double tracked, so that it'll sound the same as the record, I hope. No, I thought I wouldn't play guitar on this. I'm only using it for rehearsals. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll be at Brian's about 11 or just after. See ya.
Butterflies danced on invisible strings, showing wings they borrowed from a rainbow, while a blackbird on high sang a praise to the sky, while a light aeroplane sprayed the fields with a silvery rain. Furry back bees with a tireless drone never moaned, they were happy to be working, while the grasshopper green could be heard but not seen, while a light aeroplane sprayed the fields with a silvery rain.
Hello? Bill? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to rehearse, yeah, but it doesn't matter. What is it? Oh, yeah. The youth rally thing. What songs? Well, what do you reckon? I think I should do, I'd like to definitely finish with Reflections, because I reckon that's about the best gospel song I have anyway. Yeah. And, supposing I started with Good News, that, the Negro spiritual thing. Yeah. And the third one, in the middle, I'll do the one I wrote, seeing as I don't often do the ones I write. You'll Never Change. Yeah. They want it for the program, do they? Well, give them those three titles, they can write that one in. All right. See you later. Bye. There it is.
Before the silvery rain begins to fall. Nothing moves now but the swing right corn. Not a dawn is greeted with a bird song.
Do you want to do Silvery Rain?
Yeah, Silver Rain would be the trouble. Well, actually, Silver Rain is pretty easy, really. We could just do...
For us, we only sing four.
Yeah, but which
Four.
one of you is going to take that harmony?
Both of us. What do you want me to do with you?
It should be just one other voice, really.
I think one should do it with
Now,
you.
if that's
and
going to
one-
upset you...
No, as Brian says.
I think it's one with you.
I can
Yeah.
sing it soft with you, and she can do the
No,
harmony.
in the actual sort of... Fly away, Peter! That bit, I think we should, just the three of us, belt it. But there's one harmony that goes up. Now, one of you should stay unison with me, and one of you take a harmony. That's it, yeah. So if one of you takes harmony...
Do you want to do it with the record?
Yeah.
Everything.
So I can't play like that man on that guitar.
We don't sing Fly Away Peter. Yeah, but he wants to.
Yes,
Could you double check it?
I'm starting it
Yeah,
like
I
this.
double-
I don't know whether you'll get it. It's just sort of 1, 2, 3.
far away from a ringing, while the blackbird on high sang a praise to the sky, while the light aeroplanes sprayed the fields with a silvery rain. Very baggies with a tireless drum never moaned, they were happy to be working, while the glass of a green could be heard but not seen, while the light aeroplanes sprayed the fields with a silvery rain. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul, for there's nothing left to fly at all. Takes in the sky, higher than high, before the silver rain begins to fall.
You won't remember if it came in only on the second half of the...
Take to the sky.
Take to the
Yeah.
sky. You know, this is all English in it.
That is remarkably appropriate, actually.
Is that a chorus?
No,
And
no.
Does that
no,
come more than
no.
once? I see. Is this the same as this?
Yes, that's a...
Each
that's-
time?
Yes, that's a chorus.
Oh, well, that's all right, because that means I'll have less to learn.
That's right.
Right. Would you call it out to me very slowly?
Tu as vu,
Tu as... What is it? Tu as
vu,
vu. Vu.
vu. That's the most difficult part of the
Yeah.
French language for you. It's
Tu
U.
as vu.
The
vu.
U must be
U.
out. That's
It's tu as vu.
the same. Tu as vu.
Tu as vu.
Le jour,
Le jour.
en même temps.
En...
Même
En même
temps.
En même temps. The Lord Jesus. Oh dear, do I have to? Where'd you get all from? Oh, these are two Dutch people. How do you spell Eloy? Eloy, is it? E-L-O-Y. Two... Eloy. The famous spreading, folks. Eloy. Is that Muriel?
Yeah.
To Mr. Jim, whoever he is. Oh, I know what. That Lord Longford thing, when's that?
Tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Do they tell us where I've got to go?
Yeah, in his offices.
Oh. Where's that?
Museum Street.
Where's that? What, does it give a postal district?
No, but we'll find out.
All right. Is Peter coming in today?
Yes, it's last evening.
He always misses the work. Oh, so you think I hadn't been here for months? Well, someone told me off for being critical, because my song is really about glibly and easily using Jesus' name and sort of, you know, superstar type of thing, which I have nothing against. I mean, I'm all for people bringing people's attention to Christ. But I was told off because my songs seem to be critical, and yet it seems to me that if anybody's been criticized, certainly Christianity has taken a great lot of knocking, and I just want to have a little gentle knock back. It's not a big knock. It upset someone the other day. Because they not only expect Christians to have a certain standard, they also expect us to be thick-skinned. And we're not. When did you become the country's popular myth? It seems that overnight you caught everybody's attention. Everybody sings about you, and your name bounces off their lips. When did you become superstar of this generation? When did you become commercial property? Everybody's got their own sweet Lord, hear them sing it. Georgie H. and Jimmy T. Were you a guru, a godly man? Were you a genius, the best in the land? Everybody's got an interpretation. They won't take your word, but they want to put their hand in your hand. I read in the paper that you were back in fashion with famous men. You were high on our concentration, all our love, all our time, all our faith, all our beliefs, for the whole of our lives.
Our time sort of formally is nearly through, and I said I wanted to give you at least half an hour to chat. Can I just pick up one thing that maybe emerges from that song, which I think really is a very crunch issue on all this? You're asking, if I understand that song correctly, who is the Jesus of history? You ask whether he was a guru or a godly man.
Well, actually, about what I'm asking is, who do people think he is, really? I mean, because for instance, from George's sort of Buddhist now background, one would assume that Jesus was just the greatest guru that ever lived. And some people would say that he was a godly type of man, a sort of godly Jew. Some people say he was just a genius, you know.
But your personal conclusion is he was the Son of God.
Right,
divine.
yeah. By his own claims, by the things he did and by the things he said. I mean,
could you describe, Cliff, the actual part that this historical character of Jesus does play in your faith? I mean, how important is he?
well, let me say this, first of all. You know, we've talked about him historically, and that's right. But I always feel, for me anyway, history kind of reached a point which it'll never reach again, where it stopped being history, because Jesus was alive and is alive. I mean, after 2,000 years, which really makes a complete mess of our timekeeping. And that's what I feel. The reason why Christ can remain important, does remain important to people today, is that he lived beyond the crucifixion. That in fact the reason why you and I can be converted in 1971 is because Christ is alive. You know, that's how he figures in my life, and that's why he figures in my life.
Can I ask you then, practically, how does it work? I mean, you are immersed in show business. How does it work for you in that career?
Well, I mean, I know what I was thinking and how I was feeling and how I was facing my life prior to my conversion. The first reason why I began to even look towards anything vaguely religious was because I can't explain it. Well, I didn't at the time think it had anything to do with my desire for a religion. I mean, it was just that I had great total dissatisfaction with what was happening to me. And that was in spite of the fact that my records were sort of hitting #1, and there was the Young Ones, and we were touring Australia, and things should have been right. And yet when the Shadows and I used to come off stage and just talk and discuss, I used to leave the evening thinking, well, I mean, is that really it? We've talked about the things that we considered important, and yet it didn't seem to be all they should be. And it just caused me to sort of think about life in a far deeper way. And it led me, you know, really it's necessary, I suppose, if you do think about life, that you do have to think about religion, because so many people are involved in religions and so forth. And you want to know if there's any truth in it at all, and you want to latch onto it. And as soon as I met up with Christians, I mean, they just all obviously had something I didn't have, because they weren't in show business. They didn't have fame and fortune and all the things that you know, one would automatically assume would bring happiness, and yet they were fulfilled people. I mean, I thought some of the jobs they did were dreadfully boring. I mean, you were a teacher, I thought, oh dear, poor bloke. You know, and yet you were quite satisfied, and so were all the other people who were bankers and estate agents. And the way Christ moved immediately to my life was, if I can't say anything else in my life, I can say this, that the day I became a Christian, my dissatisfaction went. Of course, I mean, we could go on for hours about the small detail that Christ changes in one's life. And you mentioned in my career, I mean, I don't do a script unless I've thought about it as a Christian. I mean, is this the kind of thing that would be right for an ambassador of Christ to be involved in? And therefore it enters my life completely and moves in it all the time.
Last night I had a dream. Through a swirling fog I walked alone on the edge of a stream. I heard somebody groan, I stopped. I looked into a pool and I saw the reflection of a fool. I saw the reflection of a fool. Dragging him by his throat, with a collar and the links of a chain, on his shoulders a coat, on his feet shoes of pain. The coat was striped, the chain was bright. I saw the reflection and I cried. I saw the reflection and I cried. Tears for myself, the fool, a man chained by independence, gripped by despair so cruel. My life was a lot of nonsense. My eyes were closed, but in my mind I saw the reflection, so unkind. I saw the reflection, so unkind. Sick of life, scared of death, my days just one long futility. set me free. I look once more, I don't know how, but I saw the reflection changing now. I saw the reflection changing now.
Whew, what a day. Choices, decisions. There's always so much to do. Got through it though. What about all those people behind those doors, in those houses? I wonder if they make it. What about all those lonely people in London? On the Embankment, Piccadilly Circus? Cities. Lonely places. Even with all those bright lights. They're all fake images. Bright lights, and people still in the darkness. If only people would realize that all those lights go out. One light that doesn't, though. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. And they try to put that light out by killing him. But he is the Son of God. And that was part of the plan, and he didn't stay dead. Just think. That light's available to anyone who will walk into it and give themselves to God. Well, I discovered the truth about that for myself a few years ago, reading the New Testament. There I discovered how much God cares for me. I don't deserve it, but that's how much he loves me. All of us.
A man was in my place, a man with holes in his hands and side, a man I could not face. The man I had crucified, on him was my coat.
Zich nog steeds weet te handhaven op de internationale hitparades. Hier is hij, Cliff.